The stock market has been selling off in the months of August and September. They were down months, but like last year, October is beginning to rally. On Friday, we saw a big rally midday and stocks really went up. I think that is a sign that we are way oversold, and I think stock prices are going to begin to rise. I'm really looking at some stocks that are going to be stocks that I think could double in value within the next year. I'm going to share that list with you and share some of the analysis that I've done on each, and more importantly, how I have my sights on their next earnings release, which would reveal a lot more. And now that we're entering earnings season, I think a lot of stocks are going to surprise to the positive side, and stocks are going to rally off those earnings. Do me a big favor and like this video. That'd really help the channel out. And subscribe to the channel if you like videos like these. And last, please comment on this video. Let me know what you think of these stocks, and let me know which stock you think has a really good chance of doubling over the next year. Now, let me go through and share with you a little bit of market analysis, and then get into this list of 6 stocks that I'm looking to continue to buy shares in, because I think they're going to double in value over the next year. So just to look at the market a little more closely, I commented that the market was having a really rough couple of months, and I'm looking at the NASDAQ Composite Index, which has more of the growth stocks in it. And year to date, it's doing great, up 29%. But if you look at from the end of July, it's down 6.38%. And you've really seen, growth stocks, some of the growth stocks really suffer, especially the smaller ones. I think the Magnificent Seven stocks, have held, their positions quite well. But I think some of the smaller, medium-sized companies, I think there's some really good purchases there of low-price stocks that I'm looking for. The 6 stocks that I think can double in the next 12 months include Zim, Catalyst Pharma, PayPal, Future Fuel, Alibaba, and BHP. All these stocks are down for the current year to date, but they all have really good value based on free cash flows and their earnings. If you want to see a detailed analysis of each, my channel, I've done detailed analysis on each company, the most recent one being PayPal. I have a video on PayPal, which got a lot of views and a lot of attention. And I'm not the only one on YouTube saying that PayPal has a really good chance of going up very quickly. Let me go one by one and share with you why I think each stock is going to be going up in value significantly, and why I continue to buy shares in each one of these companies. So Zim is a ocean freight company, and they manage freight from around the world, from China to other ports, and all kinds of different container shipping. And the volumes of container shipping are actually going up compared to last year, but the rates have come down. Recently, rates are really beginning to rise, which is really going to benefit Zim. What's incredible about this company is they have a PE below 1. That's how low price they are. They have really come down from their high. They were trading at $80 a share, and now they're below $10 a share. Their earnings for Q3 are coming up on November 13th, and I am going to really study that earnings to see how they performed. And I'm willing to bet if they have a favorable earnings, this stock can go up 10%, maybe 20% in a day. The next company is Catalyst. They are down 30% year to date. They have a low PE of 12. This is a pharmaceutical company, and they have consistently grown their revenues. They also are profitable and generate really good free cash flow, which is why I see them really heavily discounted. Pharmaceutical tends to do well in recessions. It just, people will buy the medicines they need to keep themselves healthy. And if they have an illness or a disease, they need those medicines to get better. So I really think the Catalyst is a very, very good purchase. They're a smaller company, and overall healthcare has been down this year, which has been a big surprise. And Catalyst is down, just like Pfizer and other healthcare companies are. Their earnings come on November 6th, and I'm really, again, going to study their earnings to see how they're doing. I'm willing to bet that they're going to show growth if you look at Q3 compared to Q3 of 2022, and the stock could rally on their earnings announcement. PayPal is a really popular stock right now on YouTube. A lot of people are making videos. A lot of other investors like myself believe that PayPal is going to go up in value. There's just too much value in this company for it to be at the current stock price that it's at. It's down 22% year to date, has a PE of 16, and this company really deserves a better PE like 24 or 30. That's the range it should be for a PE. Their earnings are on November 1st. I'm willing to bet they're going to announce a good earnings and they're going to rally hard in the month of November. One more comment on PayPal is if you look at their chart, it really reminds me of Meta as an example. And you saw them go up really high in value and then come down. Well, Meta really has rallied over 200% since its low point, which was about 12 months ago. I think PayPal could really rally back to maybe $100, $120 per share and really double in value very quickly. Future Fuels is a chemical company, and they also do biofuels. So they do like biodiesel is one of their products. And with fuel prices where they're at, I really like this play because I have a big position in Chevron, but I started a position in Future Fuel, and I think this stock can really double. It has a really low PE of 7.32%. They pay a nice dividend of 3.4%. They're down for the year 19%, but they have an earnings on November 8th. If they show growth, especially on their top line, which they should because fuel prices have gone up a lot, really, I think this stock can really rally again in the month of November. So I'm going to keep buying shares of Future Fuel, getting ready for that announcement of their earnings in early November. Alibaba has been just a consistent performing company. Their stock price really doesn't show that. But if you look at the company's revenues, they've been growing, they've been profitable, generating really good free cash flow. They are going to be broken apart, but stockholders of Alibaba will get whatever fraction ends up being the case. And then you can pick and choose which companies you want to keep and which companies you want to sell. Overall, I like all the Alibaba businesses, especially their e-commerce business, and their cloud business is also really attractive. So overall, I think this stock is down 6%, but it could really rally and take off. This stock was trading well above $300 per share not too long ago. Right now, it's trading at $87 a share, and I value the company at $164 a share. If you want to see a detailed video on Alibaba, it's on my channel. You can take a look at that. Their earnings are on November 15th, and I will be studying those earnings to see how their business is performing. And again, one more company that I expect, just based on what I'm seeing in the economy, they ought to be doing really well. BHP is a mining company. They actually mine for copper, iron ore, and variety of things, primarily in Australia, but they also have mines in other areas. They really supply the Asian continent with a lot of the materials that are needed for the manufacturing process. I think that the economy in China is really growing, and I think they're going to start demanding more of the resources that BHP is extracting in their mining operation. The stock is down 7%. This company pays a really nice dividend. It's expected to be about 6%. Their PE is low at 11%, and their earnings, we're going to have to wait a while because they only announce their earnings twice a year. It's a Australian company, and they announce their earnings for June 30th and for the year ended 12/31. So they don't announce them until February 1st. But when they do, I'll be studying those earnings closely. So those are the 6 stocks that I think are going to really rally and potentially can double within a year. I'd love to get your comments on this. Tell me what stocks you think are set to really just take off in the near term. I'd love to hear those ideas. And please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Good luck investing in 2023.